Hello students, Mr. Jensen here with hopefully a helpful video on how to draw stick figures, or maybe not so much of a stick but some kind of figure for your comic books, okay? I'm going to give you 3 different levels of drawing that are not very hard, I think, okay? The first one we're going to call the lazy way. Okay, this is a way to draw a human being that you've probably seen and used before many times. Okay, boom, as simple as that. Head, spine, arms, legs. We've all seen this, right? It's super lazy. It's hard to tell which character is which, right? Some people will even do worse. They'll do this. They'll just make the arms sticking straight out as if this person is trying to balance on something, okay? Super bad. There's not really a way to make a person look different from another person. If you've got 2 characters in your story, no one will know how to tell them apart because you just can't, okay? This is the lazy way to draw a person, a human being, okay? If we move on to number 2, instead of lazy, I'm going to call this the easy way to draw a human person, okay? We start with the head, similar to the lazy way. Only with this one, we're going to draw a couple lines going down, okay? We're going to connect the feet in an arch type shape, and then we can do whatever we want, okay? Maybe they're standing comfortably while waving at their friend, okay? Maybe instead of standing and waving, they're talking on the phone. Sure, okay? But you see how much more expressive this person is just by changing the body and the legs? Yeah? What's nice is that this encourages you to distinguish between the characters, okay? Maybe one of your characters wears red. Okay? Maybe they have blue jeans. Sure, right? Not too complicated, okay? But then maybe your other character wears green, right? I'm even going to add some, this shirt's got sleeves. Red shirt person has a sleeveless shirt, okay? And maybe they wear black jeans, okay? So all of a sudden, we've got 2 characters. One with black jeans and a green shirt, one with blue jeans and a red shirt. Now, even if we don't draw faces, we can make a whole story, and it's easy to tell these 2 characters apart. We can go a step further, of course, by adding eyes, saying, hey, right? That there is a little trick as well. If this person is facing straight, looking at the camera, eyes right in the middle. But if you want them facing the left, all you got to do is move the eyes. See how easy that is? Now these 2 people are looking at each other as if this person right here on the left is saying, why don't you talk to me? Right? Why are you talking to me and not someone who's far away? Why are you on your phone, bud? And this person is thinking to themselves, why won't this person leave me alone? Clearly I'm on the phone. Okay? So that's the easy way. We've got the lazy way with no distinction. The easy way, you could even add some different kinds of hair to tell who's who, right? Doesn't really matter. Very simple, okay? And 3, whoa, new page. The third way, it's not too hard, is going to be what I call the superior stick figure, because it's still based around sticks. This is based around like a W almost shaped body, if you will, doing the robot. But the superior stick figure is still based on sticks. Okay, so here's the superior stick figure. I've shown you this in class, but you start with the head, of course. You start with the spine. Now you're thinking this looks just like the lazy way. The difference, though, is that we then do a stick that's not arms, but shoulders, okay? And then we're going to draw the hips. And if we connect the shoulders to the hips, now what we have is a torso. Maybe I need my torso to be a little longer, okay? Now we've got a torso of a person, okay? And even a better torso than the easy way. Okay, so now if coming out from the shoulders, we have somebody, waving at someone. Okay, we're going to add 2 levels of arm, right? The first level and the second level. I don't know anatomy, and then they're really trying to get someone's attention, right? I got another arm over here. Okay, now once again, these arms are just sticks. The arms don't have to be super complicated. Okay, but we got the hips. I still think these, my torso is not long enough, so I'm gonna keep adding stuff until it gets lower. With the legs, they can be sticks too, but we need 2 layers to them, just like with the arms, right? Now this person is again going to be easy to distinguish if we want to add color or details, right? But if we want to take this up even another notch, we're going to do the same thing you might have noticed I did with the neck. Where we take the stick section and we're just going to add curved lines around it so that it basically, it's like we're adding muscles onto the bones here, And all of a sudden, we've got a human being, right? We just add some muscles on the bones, boom. They're not just a skeleton anymore, okay? And what's nice about this is we still don't have to add much detail. I don't like that foot. We still don't have to add much detail, but we've got feet. We've got some roundish half rectangle, half round feet, okay? And the hands are easy. They're kind of rectangle, triangle things, okay? And maybe this one's in more of a fist, so it's a little more round, okay? And all of a sudden, we've got a whole person that we can add to. And if we have an eraser, the eraser on this app is not, it's either too big or too small, right? See how small that is? And then the next size is like that big, which isn't that bad, okay? But if you draw with a pencil, which you probably should, then you can come in and you erase some of these lines in the middle here, and then you can add whatever details you want because it's not all cluttered and messy looking, right? We fix some of this, okay? We fix that neck, and now it's super easy to add detail to this person to make them into a real person, right? This arm is kind of still a bone, but now we add a line here, we add a line here, we add a curved line here, and what do we have? A shirt, right? We fill that in like before. We've just upgraded our red shirt, blue jean person once we fill this in. Of course, this takes longer than the other two, but it looks so much better. It looks like you actually tried. It looks good, right? One question students ask all the time is this going to get me a good grade? I'm going to be honest, that's a stupid question. A better question is this good? Is this a high-quality piece of work that I would show to someone I have a crush on, maybe, right? If you like someone, would you say, hey, look at this thing I made, and say, hey, if I show them this, will they like me more, or will I have less of a chance of them ever liking me ever, right? That's the question you can ask yourself, and try and make things that will impress people, something that you're proud of, right? Not that the whole goal is just to please everybody, right? If you do that, you're going to get crushed and you'll be miserable for your whole life. If that's your MO for life, right? But instead, just say, okay, well, can I be proud of this? Is this something I really like, right? Now, if you're drawing this with a pen, it's gonna end up looking really messy. But if you use a pencil and you draw lightly, then you can come in afterwards with colored pencils, maybe even markers, maybe even crayons, whatever, and really fill this in, right? In this app, I'm able to take the blue and it just covers up the black really easily, right? If you use a black pen, that's not going to happen so much, right? These pant legs need to not be skin tight. Unless this person wears skin tight jeans, I don't know. Okay, but you see how much more of a human being the superior stick figure looks like than Easy. Easy looks like a cartoon. Lazy looks like a lazy person drew it. Lazy looks like nothing. Lazy looks like an accident, okay? Easy looks like a cartoon. If you like drawing cartoons, this is perfect for you. I like drawing cartoons. I lean toward easy if I'm just making a quick little comic for my wife or my nephew or something like that. if I want to draw and say, hey, look at this thing I made, if I'm going to show anybody else and I actually want to do well, I'm going to start with the superior stick figure, right? And there's a lot we could say about how to improve faces, but we're not going to go there today. Anyways, I hope this is good and helpful. Have a good one. Mr. Jensen out.